This is your prophecy update. Last week, United States Ambassador to the United Nations, Nikki Haley, issued a scathing criticism of the UN Security Council over their anti-Israel bias. The Security Council is supposed to discuss, she said, how to maintain international peace and security. But at our meeting on the Middle East, the discussion was not about Hezbollah's illegal buildup of rockets in Lebanon. It was not about the money and weapons Iran provides to terrorists. It was not about how we defeat ISIS. It was not about how we hold Bashar al-Assad accountable for the slaughter of hundreds of thousands of civilians. No, instead, the meeting focused on criticizing Israel, the one true democracy in the Middle East. She stated, I am new around here, and she was speaking to the Security Council at the United Nations, but I understand that's how the Council has operated month after month for decades now. She went on to say, I'm here to say that the United States will not turn a blind eye to this anymore. I am here to underscore the ironclad support of the United States for Israel. I'm here to emphasize the United States is determined to stand up for the UN's anti-Israel bias. Stand up to that. We will never repeat the terrible mistake of Resolution 2334. Now, Resolution 2334, I want to note that the Security Council resolution adopted on December 23rd describes East Jerusalem, an area that includes the Old City and the Temple Mount, as Palestinian territory, and condemns and demands that Israel stop the construction and expansion of settlements there and elsewhere in the areas Israel captured from Jordan in the 1967 Six-Day War. Resolution 2334 also declares that the establishments of settlements in East Jerusalem and those areas have no legal validity and constitutes a flagrant violation under international law, completely diametrically opposed to the Word of God. Instead, she states, we will push for action on the real threats we face in the Middle East, talking about the United States. Israel exists in a region where others call for its complete destruction and in a world where anti-Semitism is on the rise. These are threats that we should discuss at the United Nations as we continue working toward a comprehensive agreement that would end the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. It is the UN's anti-Israel bias that is long overdue for change. The United States will not hesitate to speak out against these biases in defense of our friend and ally, Israel. Well, most of you that follow this program know that the Bible prophesies that the United States will not be part of the world governing body in the end time, but will instead stand with and protect Israel all the way to the end. This speech by Nikki Haley at the United Nations Security Council is clear evidence of the ongoing fulfillment of this prophecy.